Close your eyes and imagine the most historic place in Beijing. The Forbidden City, illuminated by the warm, golden light of the late afternoon. The air is still, heavy with the weight of 500 years of history. Standing in the center of the vast square, holding a wooden practice sword, a bokken, is a figure of terrifying composure, a female samurai. Her traditional hakama pants flow softly in the breeze. Her gaze is a cold, focused stare that has never known defeat. Her name is Tamo. She has traveled from Japan to test the greatest of the Chinese arts. Across from her, standing outside a traditional tea house, is Jackie Chan. He isn't holding a weapon. He isn't in a fighting stance. He is casually leaning against a wooden table, taking a sip from a tiny cup of tea. He looks relaxed, almost bored. But if you look closely, his eyes are not on her face. They are on her hips, her grip, and the structure of the bokken. Jackie knows that he is not facing a simple fighter. He is facing centuries of perfected lethal discipline. Welcome to the ultimate cross-cultural confrontation. The Chinese dragon meets the Japanese blade. To understand why this match is so fascinating, we have to look at the philosophy of movement. A samurai's power comes from stillness. Tamo doesn't move. She waits. Her entire body is a spring under tension. She relies on Zanshin, the state of total, relaxed awareness. She waits for the perfect millisecond to deliver a single, protocol-free, as we call it on the channel, fatal strike. Jackie, however, relies on unpredictability. While Tamo is the mountain, Jackie is the river. He doesn't wait. He glitches. His body sends out 50 false signals a second. He stumbles, he sways, he acts as if he is about to fall. He is breaking the OODA loop of the samurai. Tamo is looking for the cues of a disciplined kung fu master, but she is finding only the erratic rhythm of a man having a very confusing day. Tamo breaks the silence. I challenge the art of the Chinese drunken master to prove its worth against the katana, she says, her voice as sharp as her steel. Jackie takes one last sip of tea, smiles, and sets the cup down gently on the table. No challenge needed, he says. We can just drink tea. But Tamo has already begun. She initiates the tashi-ai, the explosive initial charge. She doesn't run. She glides across the stone pavement, her center of gravity low. She launches a blindingly fast vertical strike, Shomen Uchi. Most men would try to block it and lose their arm. Jackie doesn't move his head. He collapses his body sideways, falling onto the tea table. The wooden table snaps, but not from Tamo's blow. Jackie uses the collapse to transform himself into a horizontal rolling projectile, spinning around her legs before popping up behind her with a playful Sarhos Yumrek grin. This is where Jackie enters his element. He leads the duel away from the open square and into the structure of the traditional tea house. A standard fighter sees a tea house. Jackie sees a vertical obstacle course. Tamo chases him, her movements now slightly more cautious. She tries a sweeping horizontal cut. Jackie catches a wooden pillar with his arm and uses the tension as a slingshot, propelling himself vertically. He slides up the pillar like a gymnast, planting both feet against the ceiling. He is looking down at her, perfectly balanced in an off-balance world. He is forcing the disciplined samurai to fight in a geometry that doesn't include down. Frustrated by his evasions, Tamo transitions to her chain strikes. She fires off 3 cuts high, low, middle. Jackie realizes he cannot outrun the blade in this space. He initiates a scissor kick. While his upper body stumbles backward away from the high cut, his legs snap vertically, catching the bokken between his ankles. This requires unbelievable core stability and isometric endurance. For a split second, the Chinese master's legs have locked the Japanese master's weapon. The stillness of the samurai meets the explosive energy of the dragon. Neither can move. Jackie uses the deadlock to transition. He drops to the ground and uses a backward roll, using the centrifugal force to create a leverage strike against her center of gravity. He isn't trying to punch her. He's trying to dismantle the vertical axis she fights on. He pops up behind her and delivers a light hammer fist with a relaxed wrist to her shoulder. It's a telegraph-free strike, a reminder that Sarho's Yumruk isn't just about stumbling. It's about the speed of a whip. The duel reaches its peak when Tamo corners Jackie on the upper balcony. He is trapped against a railing. There is nowhere to climb. She prepares her final, Absolute Tsuki, the lethal straight thrust. Jackie doesn't look at the blade. He stands completely still, matching her stillness with his own flow. He initiates the double impact. He parries the thrust with his arm, showing the collision, and then uses a fraction of a second overlap to show the deflection. This is the editing trick, the protocol shoes kekim, as we discussed on the channel, that makes the movement feel raw and powerful. He doesn't block the thrust. He flows with it, using the momentum of her drive to tumble over the balcony railing. He doesn't fall. He transitions into a controlled slide down a wooden banner. He stands up at the bottom of the banner, dusty but smiling. Tamo lowers her weapon. She realized that she never truly fought Jackie Chan. She fought the physics of the environment. This duel tells us that the greatest martial art is the ability to adapt. Jackie Chan didn't try to outsword the samurai. He used his unique Chinese creativity, his humor, and his spatial awareness to turn a potential lethal duel into a masterpiece of movement. It is the victory of fluidity over rigidity. If you found the geometry of this duel as fascinating as we did, if you want to see how the world's greatest fighting philosophies match up against the impossible, then you have found your family. We are here to decode the legends. We don't just watch action. We break it down frame by frame. We honor the heritage, but we test it against the reality of movement. Here is how you can support the evolution. Subscribe to the dojo. Join the most technical and passionate action community on YouTube. We are building the most detailed archive of martial arts and stunt history on the web. Notification bell. Don't miss our next video. We're going to look at Jackie Chan's 10 best Mekken Jomatrici moments and analyze how he uses stairs as a weapon. The Masters Debate. If Tamo was using a real steel katana instead of a bakken, would Jackie Chan's scissor kick strategy have worked? Or would the risk be too high? Leave your technical scorecard in the comments below. Share the skill. Send this video to someone who thinks action movies are just choreography. Show them the mathematics behind the movement. The tea is brewed, the challenge is accepted, and the dragon is eternal. Thank you for watching, for respecting the craft, and for being part of this community. Stay fluid, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.